Alright, welcome back. This is pack 3. I picked up some mostly useless stuff at the end there. Um, Here's a pack with Conquering Manticore that's a great card. With this many playables, you have to honestly consider hating that. In general, I don't like to hate, but I'll talk about that in a second. There's an interesting story about that. Wall of Omens is probably a really good choice here. It's tough that there's so many good cards for me in this pack, but that means probably one of them will wheel. I'll probably get the Outrider, the Caravan Escort, or the Skywatcher Adept back. And Wall of Omens is so good. It's just so good. I have other ways to spend my mana other than two not great levelers. I mean, I want all of those cards, though. It's a shame. Okay, well, here's an interesting question. How good is Nomad's Assembly? I don't think it's great. Frostwind Invoker makes it better. On the other hand, I could take a Teacher or a Crusher. I don't think I need the Crusher. I have 3 really good finishers already. 4 or 5 if you count the Invokers. Teacher could be just disgusting. Let's see, I've got the Spy Patrol and the Skywatcher Adept. I just don't have enough levelers to make it that good, but I could pick some up in this pack. Survival's Cache is worth considering. Oh, goodness. Another Soul's Attendant is also worth considering. I'm going to speculatively take the Teacher just in hopes that I can get a few more levelers. Dawnglare Invoker is a welcome card here. I need some 3-drops. That's another good reason to take the Teacher. Artisan of Kozilek is really good, but I'm not going to be able to get to 9 mana that easily. I have other ways to win the game already. And Dawnglare Invoker can deal with that guy if I get to 8 mana first, or even a close second. Puncturing Light, Lay Bare, Vendetta, Hating Vendetta, these are all good options, but Dawnglare Invoker is a card I'm going to play for sure. There's another Nomad's Assembly. I think it's good to have at least 1 Deprive in a deck like this. I used to think that Deprives got a lot worse in multiples. I still think they get a little worse in multiples, but I had a draft deck one time that was playing 3 of them, and and a Mnemonic Wall, and I rarely felt like I had too many. If you can control the game, then the land doesn't set you back that much, because you usually have to wait to draw land eventually anyway. Or you have too much. Well, Gigantomancer is the most powerful card in this pack. You can just run away with the game with this. This is also one of those cards where if you've been drafting green and you've been getting Nest Invaders and Kozilek's Predators, you absolutely need a card like this, because you will often find yourself having a hand, that is really good. You're going to ramp out, and then into what is the question that you can't answer. And that's a good answer. McKindy Griffin is my card, of course. This card was tailor-made for this deck. Bam. And here's another Dawnglare Invoker. That Training Grounds is looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure I took a Gideon Jura over it, though. Wait. Domestication? I think I took a Domestication over it. I stand by that. Dawnglare Invoker is pretty good and can be domesticated. Well, this is a solid pack. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 playable cards in it. And there's only 9 total cards. But Guard Duty is a welcome addition. I'm going to have to start cutting some cards. Oh, wow. Look at how late that McKindy Griffin went. I think I need the Guard Duty, though. That's kind of makes me sad to make that pick, but blue-white doesn't get a lot of removal, and I have enough flyers and or just ridiculous threats like Gideon that guard duty is going to be fine. It's basically pacifism for one. It's too bad those are in the same pack, but what are you going to do about it? And I'll probably take the Outrider and play it over like the Slinger. I could take Sea Beyond or Hate the Hatcher, but given that I have a Teacher, which I also might not play, I don't know, it's like better than playing Eland Umbra probably. Especially given my other cards. And there's a second Soul's Attendant. I think I'll take that. I could probably end up using that. Lone Missionary could be a sideboard card. On the other hand, I could snag a Lay Bear, which, if I play a deck against which I need to stop a threat or lose, I could side in the Lay Bear for extra protection. And there you have it. Okay, see what kind of a deck I can build out of this stuff. I mean, this draft obviously has already paid for itself about 4 times over, which is hilarious. No Magic card should be worth that much, but it's awesome that it is, because when you open it, it's like you won the lottery. It does kind of make it harder to go infinite, though. I mean, if you're watching this video and you have any interest in going infinite,